Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So today's video is going to be a little bit more fun. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to predict uh, what will be inside like the ULTY ETF. So let's continue here. So what could ULTY look like? So this is basically like a speculation on speculation. So since the ULTY is open-ended, they also wrote that there's going to be like direct cover calls and synthetic cover calls, and that there's going to be at least 15 positions. So you can go look at this yourself on like the updated ULTY prospectus. And I'm really hoping that this will come out sooner rather than later. I was kind of wondering like how will Zega screen because they mentioned in the prospectus that they need high implied volatility and they also want some sector diversification. So basically, just for giggles, this is just a mock-up. What I did was I went to like the Thinkorswim like screener, and I tried to put in like a few things that I think that they would also look at. So like a price of the stock over $10 and 500,000 in value, and of course like it needs options, and it's sorted by implied volatility. So again, this is just a guess on my part, just to see like what could be in this for like the initial run. So for example, there's about 25 ticker symbols here, but I don't expect all of these to make it in, and because like every day like this stuff will keep changing. So like for example, like you could probably have like things like Billy. So I think this is like a Chinese e-commerce type of stock, and then we have Coinbase, which makes sense because it's been performing well lately. But I don't know if Coinbase will be in it because we already have Coinbase in like YMax, and it's also as like a standalone. So I don't know if this will actually make it in. But then you have like stuff like Etsy, which could be interesting for like of course like a short-term play. JD.com, also another Chinese stock. Li Auto. So I don't know if like all of these like Chinese stocks would make it in, but if they have like enough volatility, like they'll probably pick like the one with the highest one. And then you have Axsome Therapeutics, which I assume is something in the health sector or maybe like a biotech. So this could be like an interesting one. Uh, Futu, they actually, I believe these are the owners of the Moomoo trading app. So again, I don't know if this will make it in. Dollar General, this is actually kind of surprising, but maybe it's because of earnings. So that could probably make it in because it'll be a good diversifier. And then you have Caesars Entertainment, so anything relating to gambling, which is kind of funny, but this could make it in. Adobe, again, like a Dollar Tree. So you already have Dollar General. I don't know if they want like both of those. And then APA, I think, is like a energy stock. So this could probably make it in. And then DraftKings, of course, I guess gambling is more popular. But again, they already have Caesars. I don't know if they want to double up on something like that and have Marathon Oil. So if there's already one energy stock, I don't know like how many they want to have. And then you have On Semiconductor, and then Micron Technology, like more tech plays. DoorDash could be an interesting one for like a short-term play. Applied Materials, same thing. Tech, so I don't know like how many tech stocks they would want. HP, Hewlett Packard. Probably, well, I don't know. I guess if it's enough implied high implied volatility, they might let this in. Freeport McMoran. So I believe this is a copper miner, so this could probably make it in too. Eli Lilly, this is another potentially good one, uh, but it's also like a health one, so I don't know if they want to put too many of those. Las Vegas, again, another gambling related stock, and then Next Era Energy. These two may or may not make it in. And they have Lowe's, so this could probably make it in. And then Lululemon could potentially make it in. So again, I guess like I don't know if they have like a strict cutoff, because like at 33 implied volatility, that's not like the highest. But I I guess this is why they left it open ended. So like maybe they can have like another further cutoff in terms of like the implied volatility. So it'll be interesting to see like how they do it. Like I'm gonna watch this closely just for my own benefit. And I think this could be like a good friend to like people that have like a YMAG or YMAX or FEPI, since those are generally going to be static, and then OT will be dynamic. So it might be something to to diversify with. So definitely we see like new faces and new names that we normally wouldn't see. But keep in mind they have to do this process every trading day just to see what could make it in and like kick out the ones that are underperforming. So it'll be interesting to see how like often they kick out like underperforming stocks. The only bad thing I have like really high expectations for this ETF. So unfortunately, like high yields will attract mercenary capital. So I guess like in the beginning, like a bunch of people will probably crowd in again. So I guess like I'll have to be patient with limit orders. And I also hope that there'll be options on this ETF itself, just so I can kind of like sell like cash secured puts to get in a like a lower price. So I think this will probably relieve some of the pressure on the other YieldMax ETFs. Like for example, like Tesla and Coney. I think people really need like a another outlet to kind of put like their money in. And I say should. I expect this to have like a more consistent like high yielder, but we never know. I think a lot is riding on this since there's going to be more competition coming. So Ulti, it'll be more expensive, but I think like because like it has more yield, I think in my opinion, this might actually be like a better value than like say like YMAX or YMAG. But well, time will tell. Uh, I think because this is like a concentrated, like it's very opportunistic, and it's based on like implied volatility. So it's really a like a good addition to any like a broad base like ETF like YMAX. So I think there could be potentially good synergies here. So again, there might be like a high demand in the beginning. So I guess like we just have to be patient with other high yield tourists. So if you like this type of content, please consider giving this a like. I the channel. Well, I mean, I guess you can see like for yourself, like the channel is still kind of relatively small. I don't think. Well, we'll see what happens. If you can also subscribe, I think that'll help out the channel. So I hope people make some good money out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.